per continental. We're very excited here because we've just received the new ecraft machine. In fact, I believe we're one of the first retailers in the country to receive it. So let's take a look at what it can do. So here is the machine, unpacked and out of the box. They come in 4 colours. We've got white here. They come in purple, pink and blue. White being probably the most common and easily accessible. The new ecraft machine is quite revolutionary. It's the first of its type, which actually doesn't require mats to actually cut with. It just uses a friction feed system. We've got a couple of ways of doing that. It comes with this very handy little tray here at the back, which will allow you to stack up multiple pieces of paper. Ideal if you're, say, cutting 20 or 30 of the same images to do, say, things like this beautiful arrangement we've made here. But you also do have a manual feed, so you can do individual pieces of paper as well. It also comes with a tray roller, or sorry, a roller system, which allows you to do banners. So anything from, say, that 11.5, 12 inches of width, right the way through to several metres if you really wanted to. So let's have a close-up look at how the machine works. Ideally, it comes with one of these, which is a little SD card, which has quite a few images on there. You'll notice here we've got quite a few different categories and styles that you've got in there. Each one is quite unique for the fact that we have the ability on these to cut, but the machine also has the facility of being able to cut and draw as well. So if we open up the lid here, we'll just pop this up, you can actually see that not only do you have a blade in here, you also have a little pen. Now they come supplied with a couple of those little pens. They're both black, but there are optional pens of different colours, etc. that you can buy. So what we actually have the facility of doing is doing things like this, where we're actually cutting and drawing at the same time. And those designs are actually on the little cartridge that it comes with. Now there are additional cartridges you can buy. They will be available very, very shortly. I think there's 11 that they're planning in the first run. I believe then you can also use things like the software that actually comes with the machine as well. We'll talk more about the software in later tutorials. But today we're just going to concentrate on just using the little card. In time also you can also put your own images, your own designs onto little SD cards and pop it straight into the side of the machine. But these ones already come on this card ready to go. So let's just pop it into the side there. Alright, so we turn it on here. It does a little self-test of itself. Now you can see here, this is where we can actually select manual feed, tray feed or roll feed. So as I said before, tray feed just allows us to put one individual sheet of paper into the front there, roll it in, and we use these little cursors to actually move it up and across to its first cutting point. We have these little things here called density and width. Now densities, because these don't have a mat or don't use a mat, what they will actually do is leave little tags on the actual sides of the unit as they're cutting, which holds it in place. So what these are is just allows you how many tabs they're going to use and how thick those tabs are going to be. We press the little enter and we go in here and we've got 9 categories. Now those 9 categories then, if I go down here, I go down here to the one that says, shows a picture of a tree, and I go enter, there's our tree. If I go through further, you'll see that we have different designs in there. So let's look at this butterfly, and that's actually this butterfly here. So what we've got is a combination where it actually cuts and also draws for us, because as we showed you before, in there you've got a drawing pen and a cutting blade, and it will do it all at once without you having to change paper or do anything along those lines. So select. It then asks us what size. Now these machines are capable of cutting anything from 1 inch through to 11.5 inch in half-inch increments. What you will find though is because these designs have been specifically made by ecraft, if it cannot go down to below say 3 inches, then it will automatically select the maximum and minimum sizes you can do. So you can't over or underdo So we select our size by just moving the little cursors here left or right. So let's do a 4-inch cut. Press enter and now press cut. So you'll see what it'll do first is go and draw the little sections of it for us. Draw each little part, and then finally it will actually go and do the cut around the outside and the little holes in the wings there. You can see it's quite quick, quite silent, and very, very simple and easy to use. Now you may see there that it's got these little holding tags that just hold them in place, as I mentioned before, but they just snap out quite nicely, very simply and easily. See there, there's our design. Done and ready to use.